Former high school classmates of Sydney Hightower blew up her reputation last night on Twitter, coming up today on Bachelor News Daily. What's up, Bachelor Nation? Jeff Graham here, and before we dive into today's coverage, we just want to remind you to like this video and subscribe for daily updates, after shows, and interviews for the Bachelor franchise and all things reality TV. Bachelor Nation has been erupting over the two-faced nature of almost every contestant from this season's crop of Bachelor suitors, with comments like this one from our very own after show. This is a pretty unlikable cast of women. One of the women who found herself under the sharp gaze of Bachelor Nation was Sydney Hightower, who opened up about a history of troubling bullying and racism she faced while a student at Tuscaloosa County High School. Well, a lot of Sydney's classmates are calling BS on these claims, saying that Sydney was well-liked and popular during her time at TCHS, which, fun fact, Hannah Brown graduated from as well. Twitter user JCMeRollin has been leading the charge, first by tweeting a series of photos of her involvement at the school that seem, well, not like she was a social outcast relegated to a bathroom stall. He then proceeded to release a DM conversation between he and Sydney. In the convo, Sydney reached out and said, "Everyone you hung out with was racist and as backwoods as half the people in that town. I hope that you filled your cup, praying for you." In JC's response, he was careful to acknowledge that he never meant to discredit the racial stories, but he said, "I remember trying to be friends with you and you were a mean girl. Everyone who has messaged me has had the exact same experience with you." Interestingly, Demi Burnett, who has met Sydney in person, said that she's terrified of her. On stories, she said straight to camera, "I'm shook, I'm terrified of her, she's very mean, and I'm mean, but I can admit when I'm mean. She doesn't do that. Please don't kick my ass, Sydney." In the meantime, Sydney has responded to the backlash, saying, "You'll do anything you can to fit in, and I tried. I won pageants because of my, quote, looks, and I was in clubs because I wanted to get a scholarship to get into college, not because I was accepted by my peers." She then went on to screenshot DMs sent to her with terrible racist language to validate the awful incendiary thoughts getting thrown her way. This fiasco is just one more example of how social media has completely changed the nature of this show, and we're shook by the last 24 hours of insanity in Bachelor Nation. I would love to hear your thoughts on the Sydney situation down in the comments below. Are you calling BS on her sob story? Has she taken a turn for the worse on this show? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. That's all I've got for today's Bachelor News Daily, but I will be back tomorrow with more tea. In the meantime, you can keep up with me on Twitter at Jeffrey C. Graham, and we'll buzz you later.